Our season, our season is right here. It's not coming, it's not later, it's not any of that. It's now. Your season is now. The deal is, will you lean in and do what the season calls for? And that's for you to show up and do your stuff. That's for you to literally execute. You said you gonna be that thing. You said you gonna do that thing. So then your job is to have the thing ready for when the folks show up. It's no let me get ready. No, be ready. So you don't have to get ready. Practice your words, practice your pitch, practice all of the things. And then you just got to go and keep on knocking, keep on asking, keep on seeking. Because eventually the door has got to open for whatever it is that you are leaning into, whatever it is that you are believing for and hoping for. It's your turn and it's your time. Some people just won't give God something to bless. Go do something so that God can bless it. Go ahead and write the book. Go ahead and start the club. Go ahead. Go on. Hurry up. Because there's people waiting on you. People are waiting on you to do your thing because they want to connect to you while you do your thing because they like you. They want to be a part of whatever it is that you have going on. And you be like, who, me? Little old me? Yes, big old you. Big old you. Waiting for you to just do something so that God can put a little pixie dust on it. Lord, what we used to say? Faith, trust, and pixie dust. Come with a little bit of faith that you got. Definitely trusting that you're on the right path. And then God just comes along with the little pixie dust. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. And when things are moving the way that they are moving, it just feels like magic. It feels like magic. It feels so beautiful and so exciting. It's like, for me, God is showing up for me. And then as you are in it and doing it and showing up and showing up and showing up, man, listen, just made me think about everything that happened on Saturday. It could not have been more better. They told us it was going to rain and we wasn't going to be able to use the rooftop and this and this and this. And them skies opened up, them clouds moved on off, and the sun shined for hours. It literally did not rain. They said, oh, 85% chance of rain. It's going to rain. We're not going to even set up there, like, because we don't know, like, the rain, the rain, the rain. That sun came out. We set our stuff up outside, please. Thank you. And that sun held and held and held. Not only did it hold for the rooftop event, it held for us to walk across the street for the after. And it held until it was time to go home. And then it rained while we were inside. And then as people were leaving, the rain lightened up. Bridget said when she came out, it was pouring down. She went and got the car to go pick up to bring the car to Dr. Loretta. And when Dr. Loretta came out, the rain stopped. A little faith, a little trust, a little pixie dust. It was such a beautiful day. And people are starting to send me some of the pictures that they took. And I'm just like, you could see the happiness on everybody's face. This was so planned for so long. And now to be in it and to be going forth and going forward, it's it. It's time. It is time to lean into your gift because what else is there? Man, listen, I know that it is time because for the first time in almost 3 years, 2.5 years, I've been on this job. Some really crazy things happened. And you know what they said? It's Darlaina's fault. Find out what she was doing and how this was able to happen. And then there was an email that I didn't even read the whole thing. When I opened it up, it said another Darlaina Rose problem. And all of the big people were on that email. I have never had my name in this company in a negative way. That was the biggest negative I've ever seen. I said, I got the sign. I heard it, Lord. I heard it and I seen it. And then they said my boss's boss was pissed at me. He tried to say he pissed at us. He not pissed at us because you wasn't here. You was on vacation. So the only person that he could be pissed at is me. But what is pissed in business? That tells you the maturity level of people. Because really, there are no emotions in business. It's just business. And sometimes business goes well, and sometimes business does not go well. And as long as your company is dependent upon human people, there will always be times when things don't go right. And instead of placing blame, let's determine how we can fix that. And if you listen to the people that are in your management, we won't have these problems, but you won't listen. You want to keep trying to figure out how you could save money and cut costs. Well, when you save money and cut costs, you have big problems. And it was a big problem. And you know what I did? Nothing, because it wasn't nothing I could do. Explain what happened and kept it moving. Now, whatever you decide to do after that, God has never left me forsaken or begging bread. Not once ever in my life. So do as you do. Because this dude is new. He don't know me. He don't know my track record. But he better ask somebody. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I am not concerned, nor am I worried. My job is just to keep executing on the work that God gave me. show up and show out. If you had the privilege of being with us on Saturday, I don't know what y'all saw, but I know what I felt. This is it. This is the thing. This is the stuff. So let us build it. Let us build it. At the um, at the launch event, being on the stage, imparting knowledge, sharing life-changing information, being able to slightly tell my story and how I became the person that I am, all I heard was do this more. This is your place. This is where the people need you, right here. Giving hope, sharing dreams, and giving a blueprint of how to lean into the change that you're asking for in your life. That's what I heard. That's what I felt. And that's what I saw. And after it was over, the responses of the people, that was the agreement. Good day, Mr. Bolt. That was the agreement. I felt it. And then after, the people said, wonderful, great job, phenomenal, thank you. And all I heard was God, 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 God. That's what I heard. Thank you. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And that's why when yesterday happened, I said, that's in alignment. That's in alignment. See, sometimes God will kick you out where you won't leave. I heard Pastor Mike say, it's an interruption. The divine interruptions come, interrupting you in the relationship so that you don't marry the pain. Show you how or what a person truly is, who they really are, so that you don't go no deeper. Yep, it might hurt right now, but it hurt even more if you was 20 years in. So God gonna kick you out. I tell people all the time, my longest job, 4 years. So we already know. I ain't got to beat my record. I ain't got to beat the record. My shortest job was 6 weeks. 2 years maybe. 1 year here and there. People ask me all the time, my friends, you still here? You still there? Oh, girl. They must be. I'm so surprised to hear this. That's what my friends say. Girl. So God got the plan. I just have determined, excuse me, that I'm not going to do anything hasty. I'm going to let God guide. Let God hold my hand and walk me through. Because if it was up to me, I would have lasted here 6 weeks. When I first got here, the stress level was so high. I called the employee assistance program. I said, I think I need to go on leave. That was in the first 6 months. But I did what was required for God to help me lay down all these tracks, to lay down everything that God would have me do. And is getting to a place where the need is no longer that need. I'm in a car rental business. I got sister circles and writing books and workshops and things to push out. And you're going to start seeing them because the writing's on the wall. And you could choose to ignore the writing because long before anything happens, there are subtle signs that begin to tell you what your next steps are supposed to be. I am not blind to the sign I saw yesterday, nor am I blind to how I felt on Saturday. And when I walk through the healing house of roses, I'm not blind to what God has built. Every room, every piece of furniture curated, having the same things that I had at the last house. There's nothing needed in this space right now. There is no reason why this space shouldn't be hopping every day. So I heard it, I felt it, and I know it. Now I know what I am to do. Uh-oh. Hold on. We lost you. Hold on. We lost some phones. Hold on. Hold on. Where you at? There we go. Hey, there you go. Two phones went down. And down goes Tyson. You back? Okay, there we go. And so that's our job. I could ignore all of it. Ignore Saturday, ignore what happened at work yesterday, and just keep going along my day. And then when they say, we need to see you in the room. For what? That's what God says, time's up. Time to live on a dream. Time to live on the gift. You're like, wait, but I'm not ready. Pay attention to the signs. Signs are here. They right here. And I know how I feel too. I don't want to do it. How about that? I want to go to bed at night. Go in my room and light my candle and put on my soothing music and take my shower or my long bath and have all that done by 8 p.m. And by 8:30, lights out. Not no 4 in the morning like it was last night. I was outside last night, outside at 1 a.m., working, trying to fix the problem from the day before that they were so pissed about. So now I'm walking through and I'm just, it's one of those places that's really a beautiful place. And I'm just walking through saying, Oh God, what are we doing? This ain't it. This ain't it. Putting tags on people's doors because they just now putting their trash out, talking about something. We missed their trash. No, we didn't. You see my truck because my truck is labeled. The people who work for us, their trucks are not. They're not. They don't have any signage. So you see me pulling up, checking the buildings. All I'm doing is checking. I'm not there to collect nothing. I'm just there to check. And you see people opening up their door at midnight and putting their trash out. Who getting that? We get it tomorrow. I put a tag on the door. Have your trash out by 7. Keep it moving. I'm the trash police. I'm the trash po-po. Not about to pull your trash this time of night. I'm just here to take pictures to prove that it's done. And 114 pictures later, I got to go home. 18 buildings and 2 flights of steps each building. I got to go home. And all I was thinking was, is this the best use of my time? Is this the best use of my time? I said, God, I'm so grateful for this job. I'm grateful for everything that it has invested and allowed me to invest in, allowed me to grow. But I hear what's happening. I feel what's happening. Yes, another lane. And when I talk with my business partner in the car rental business, we got some investors lined up. Meetings happening today. Oh, listen, stronger legs ain't the word. You know, Penny, y'all, a lot of y'all got a chance to meet Penny. Penny worked for me for the last 6 months. Penny said, I got my six-pack back. She said, I don't got nobody fat messing with them stairs. But the thing about this job that's different from working out, when you work out and you work out for an hour, you can say, okay, that's an hour, that's enough. I'm good. Here, you don't get to stop until it's done. So 18 buildings, 2 flights of steps, until you finish all 18, it ain't over. And that might take you 2 hours. It might take you 3 hours. But it's going to take what it's going to take. So there it is. So I believe God for what God is doing in this moment. And I'm thankful for the process. And I'm thankful for being the evidence for so many others. So let me grab our affirmations for today. It says, it is safe to look within. It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. I love what I see in me. I see freedom. I met a lady, what's that, Saturday? Her name Keisha. Keisha is an event planner. And she had never seen the Russell Center before. And I'm talking to her about what happens there and all of that. And she said, oh, something about, nonprofit. So I got a chance to tell her about my nonprofit. She said, girl, when you going to Nigeria? I said, I don't know. I'm working on that now. She was like, girl, your birthday just passed. Tell everybody send you $61 and you go to Nigeria this year. Don't wait till next year. I'm like, well, okay. Send you $1 for every year that you've been on this earth. And see if you get 10 people to or 15 people or 20 people to do that and go to Nigeria now. What you waiting for? I'm like, who's she talking to? She don't even know me. She don't, you don't know me, girl. But God will show up in ways. She said, give me your phone number right now. I'm calling you. She said, I've been 2 times or 3 times or something. She said, it's not that difficult. Make a decision and get there. You done impacted all these lives and you ain't never been there. She said, that don't even sound right. That's what she said to me. That don't even sound right. How you telling people you have a nonprofit that serves women in Nigeria, you never been there? That makes no sense to me. That's what she said. You know how some people they just don't have no filter, like they just going to tell you how it is and what it is, and then you know that that can only be God talking to you crazy like that. Cause who is you, Keisha? What's your name, Keisha? Keisha said that makes no sense to me. She said, you better put up a GoFundMe the way these people put these GoFundMes up for crap. This is a good cause. I support it. I said, okay, Miss Keisha, I'm going to get on that. I'm going to get on that. And our second affirmation says, I move through life knowing that I am safe, divinely protected, and guided. My consciousness is filled with healthy, positive, loving thoughts that reflect themselves in my experience. The question is, do you trust God or do you trust God? With all of it. Let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude. It starts with the words. When you are looking for joy, you'll always find it hiding in gratitude. Fill in the 4 blanks. Something I get to do today that I always wanted to do. One reason I cherish this time of year. A freedom I have that I once took for granted. The best part of today. I am overflowing with gratitude and my heart is full. I am overflowing with gratitude and my heart is full. Let's jump into my God today. 365 devotions for people who might be a little ratchet. But God knows your heart. People say that all the time. God knows my heart. Check, baby. Check, baby. 1, 2. Check, baby. Check, baby. 1. Rex in effect. Y'all remember that? I remember that. That was my era. I remember that. It says, have you ever been in a situation where you acted on impulse? Perhaps you woke up one morning and decided to go buy a new car. Maybe you're super adventurous and ran off and eloped with someone you had only known for a week. Maybe you quit your job because what? Who are they talking to? Maybe you quit your job because your boss tried it with you that day. Maybe you went back to the hotel with a random guy or random girl you met at the homecoming tailgate. Maybe you really threw caution to the wind and allowed your sexual impulses to get you pregnant one night. Acting on impulse can be reckless. Sometimes it works out all right, and sometimes it doesn't. Let's not beat around the bush here. You need to check with God, baby. If you're not sure, after one check, after one check, heck, do 2 checks, or however many it takes. God does not mind you continuously seeking wisdom and guidance from Him. If all of us would slow down and check with God before acting on our impulses, the world would be a much better place. It doesn't matter if it's a big step or a little step. God has promised that if we would simply check with Him, He would direct us on which way to go. Next time you feel an impulse, check, baby, with God to see if that's the Holy Spirit leading you or just another distraction. read Proverbs 3 and 6. And our last reading, The Deep Breath of Life, Daily Inspiration for Heart-Centered Living, because we are people living from our hearts for this June 2nd. It says, Buddha on board. Take care of you. Advice given to Julia Roberts' character in The Pretty Woman. Take care of you. I remember that. It said years ago, little yellow baby on board signs began showing up on rear windows of cars. The message meant that other drivers should be especially careful to avoid an accident with an auto containing an infant. A good idea to be sure, but does this mean that we can be less careful to avoid colliding with a car containing an adult? We all have a baby on board wherever we go, no matter what our age or status in life. We carry a fragile inner child in our bosom. That child requires tender care and protection, and we must do everything we can to keep it from being injured. Before a seminar I conducted, I asked each participant to send me a baby picture. I had these photos enlarged and transferred to t-shirts the first night of the program. I gave out the shirts and told everyone, in case you become angry at someone, look at the person's t-shirt. Imagine that you are dealing with a sensitive child rather than an armored adult. Well, I'm still in that. Speak to that child with patience and kindness. The group loved the exercise. The program was a huge success, and everyone took their t shirts home. I still wear mine when I want to remember my inner child. You not only carry an inner child with you, but an inner Christ, Buddha, or any other saint or angel you can imagine. These inner divine beings are much closer to your true identity than the person you usually identify with. Honor the Buddha on board, and your outer life reflect the respect you deserve. I pray to treat myself and others with the gentle respect we truly merit. God lives within me as me. I honor the light I am. Ooh, honor the light I am. God lives within me as me. Proverbs 3:6 says, in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm so amazed and so much in gratitude for everything that God has for us, everything that God continues to do for us, the things that continue to unfold for us, and the amount of joy that I feel in my heart, even in the midst of whatever is next. Whatever it might be, God's got it. And God will show up like he did the last time and the last time and the last time, over and over and over. So whatever it might be that's showing up for you in this season, just know that God got it. Sometimes you just need to laugh a little. Go find a funny movie to watch and don't let it take you down and out. I'm like, that, look, they don't even know me. You don't even know what you just did. Thank you for the message because I got it loud and clear. And so all I can do now is just honor my own light and walk in the appropriate steps that's taking us to next level. Because we are supposed to live in our gifts, with our gifts. And ain't that more fun anyway? That's more better. I just want to do it like that. So I'm going to do it like that. Um, so with that being said, does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? Man, oh man, oh man. We are still high from the weekend, high from everything. Manya started sending me pictures yesterday. Those pictures were so nice and so beautiful. Go ahead, Yolanda.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, everybody. Yes, this weekend has been amazing and I'm still rolling. You hear me? Rolling, rolling, rolling. I got my graduation is today for all my students. I'm excited for them.
Mhm.
I'm graduating from the parenting leadership class. So I've been up all night cooking and getting these bags together. My house look like Santa Claus just came, but I'm tired. Somebody, I need some energy. Somebody give me some energy, please.
Got some energy from some pictures I sent you. Did you look
I did. But listen, I just told you I ain't getting no sleep. One eye open, one eye closed. Sure,
at
but
yeah.
I'm gonna make it after this event. My event is from 6 to 8. If anybody want to come, I made enough food for a mountain of people, and I don't know why I keep doing that to myself.
Oh Lord.
My team keeps saying it is only 30, 40 people. I think I made enough food for 100. We having tenderloin chicken, um green bean casserole, macaroni and cheese, rice, dirty rice. I have lemon cake. I have um what is it? Sakatumin cake. I have banana pudding. I make I'm making this fruit cup. Oh my god, it's girl, I couldn't stop cooking. But and I look like a chicken here right now, y'all. I ain't lying.
Yes,
Somebody asked me, "Someone, you doing this all by yourself?" Yes, I don't have no help, but I just gotta. So my homegirl just walked in the door, so she helping me get these things done.
help comes from God. God gives us strength beyond what is normal when we're doing things like that to allow us to be able to be up all night and then still do the event. And then once it's all
It's
over,
gonna crash.
there you go. Then
Hey, I remember I did a wedding and was up for 5 days, y'all, literally, and went to Florida to do the wedding. I got on Facebook talking Facebook. How about I went to sleep on Facebook? Talking. I ain't lying. That I still got that video. It comes up. You know how Facebook. It's so funny. I'm trying to.
goodness. Well, I'm so grateful and so appreciative of each of you. Absolutely put the details in the Telegram group. And we're just thankful. Everything that's coming up, we already know that God got the whole plan for your life, for my life. And yes, yes, you know whom He is? You know whom He is? You better know whom He is. So I'm really excited for all of us because I know that those messages and signals are going out to each of us to lean into your gift and to create the things that God has for you and do it now. Do it now. What came up for me lately, I can't even say yet, but I'm working on it. And Lizzie Jeff, the rat priestess, called. She on her way back to Atlanta, and she got all the ideas and all the people she want to connect me to, and the the man who I trained last night before I had to go to the other place. How about he's a songwriter, wrote songs for Fantasia and all this, and he's working on his singing career. And he's like, I told him, about the healing house. He said, let me call my brother right now. We need you. Oh, I ain't come here to pick up no trash. I came here to meet you. You sure did. You sure did. Another sign. Another sign. So, if nothing else, pay attention to the signs and wonders. Because whether you know it or not, the divine most high is speaking to you in every situation. That man said, when can I get to this house? When can I see this house? And we had some of the most beautiful of conversation. And I just knew, I said, God, I know. We collected the people and then we out. We collected the people, then we out. He said, I'm here to collect people too. He said, me too. I know when God be sending me places, it don't be for what I think it is. He said, and you the boss lady? He said, brother, let me tell you what my boss lady just told me what she got. And his brother said, for real? When can we see it? Anytime this week? Just let me know. So I hope you get it for yourself. Because I sure did get it. Sometimes God don't take a whole long time to keep telling you what He been telling you. I've been trying to tell you what I'm trying to told you. Go ahead, Noreen.
Yes, he's speaking clearly. You know what's coming up. He's speaking clearly. For one of the things for me is I was wanted to create a book club for. I have to look back and see when. It's been a while. So now it's officially on its way. It's officially. I started inviting people. I'm going to officially launch it. So it's the Stuck Is Not Your Story book club experience. So celebrate with me because somebody already registered yesterday. And I just started sending messages yesterday. So
Yes,
I
yes,
and
yes,
I'm seeing why God has led me to this. I'm seeing it. And
yes,
so I'm looking forward to what is going to come from it.
yes.
And people are also thanking me for it. So I've put it in the chat in the Telegram group last night.
Wonderful, wonderful. And see, in order for people to register, there has to be a registration link. Somebody had to put a link up and then out. And trust that what you put out will be blessed beyond measure because you have been obedient to what God has told you. But you haven't gotten a blessing yet because you ain't put the stuff out. Could you give God something to bless, please? Give God something to bless. Give God something to help you do. So I'm grateful. I'm excited. Dr. Long is not here. Bridget is not here. Somebody want to lead the prayer or say another prayer? It's fine with me. Um, don't everybody volunteer all at once? Don't everybody say me, me, me.
We'll
Well,
do. Yeah, who said it?
you did.
Oh, I thought I heard. Where's Sherry? Oh, okay.
You did.
Okay.
I heard
Come
you.
on. Come on, Noreen. Hmm. Okay. I'm blessed going in, y'all.
I'm
God
blessed.
bless going in,
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed. Coming.
Okay, for
coming
coming
out.
out.
I'm blessed in the city,
Blessed.
I'm
Favored
blessed
in
in
the
the city.
city.
and I'm blessed in the field.
Blessed in
I'm
the
blessed
Favored
in the
in the
field.
field.
We are always in the right place at the right time,
at the
We
We're
right
are
always in
always
the
time
in
right
the
with
place
right
the
at
right
the
place at the
people.
right
right
time,
time.
doing the right thing
doing the
doing
Doing
the
the
right
right
thing
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 for the right
for the
reason,
for the
right
right
for the
reason,
reason.
right
for the right
reason.
reason.
and everything is
And
in
everything
divine
is in
Everything
order.
is in
divine
divine
order.
And
order.
everything is in divine order.
As
order.
JPEG says, bless us indeed.
Bless us
As
indeed.
Jabez
As
said,
Jabez
bless
says,
us
stay
indeed.
blessed
Jabez says,
indeed.
bless us indeed.
Yes,
Expand our territory.
Expand.
Expand
Expand
our
our
Expand our
territory.
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 Uh,
Expand.
oh,
Extend an open hand of favor to
thank
us.
you. Extend the
Favor
open
to
hand
us.
Open hand of favor
To
to
so that we may do no
that we
harm,
may
That
do
So
we
we
no
may
may
That
do
do
we may
no
do
no
no
harm.
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 and
harm.
we let
We may
go and
And
go
we
let
let
God.
go and let God.
We let
So we
go
Yes.
let
and let
go
God.
and
let
let
go
God.
Go ahead and go with the
and go
flow
with the
And go
flow
with
And
the
And
go
flow.
with
go with
the
the flow.
flow.
and
let
let the blessings and
and
the
let
money
the blessings and the
roll in.
money
And let
roll
the
Favor and
Let
the
the
blessings
money
and
blessings
the
and the
roll
money
money
in.
roll in.
roll
From the
in.
north,
from
south,
the
east,
north,
and west,
south,
From the
From the
north,
From the
north,
north,
south,
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 east, and
east,
and
west.
and
west.
west.
from above and beneath,
from
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 above
above
Above and beneath.
and
and
beneath.
beneath.
from known and unknown sources.
from
From
known
From
known
known
and
Known
and
and
unknown.
unknown
unknown
sources.
sources.
Tell us about the money, Darlena.
we have supernatural unlimited money sowing supernatural, unlimited seeds.
Amen.
And
That's
we
right.
live and give
And
And we
we
Um,
live
live
and
out of
give
and
from
God's
God's overflow.
overabundance.
And we
so
live
we never run
so
out.
we
Y'all
Never,
take it
never,
from
never,
never
from here.
run
I
out.
gotta answer the phone.
Never
Take
run
it,
out.
Dr.
And we
We
Loretta.
never run
ever,
out.
ever
never,
run
ever,
out.
never, never, never,
Because
never,
We
never.
always have more than enough.
we
Always
We
always
have
have
always have
more
more
than
more
than
than
enough.
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 Because we're the
More than enough
More
to
more than enough to
do,
give,
hold on, Willette.
more than
Anything
enough.
do
desires.
anything our heart desires.
Oh, yeah.
more than enough
More
to
than enough to
Anything
do
my
More than
heart
enough to do
anything
desires.
God
anything I
puts
Isn't
on
enough
our
to
hearts.
do anything God puts on our hearts
we
to
can
do
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 for
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 others.
others.
more
others.
than enough
So
to do anything
God
God
puts
puts
on
on
our
our hearts
hearts.
to do
To
for
do for
others.
others.
We have
We
money to
got big
spend,
We
money
we
to
have
have
make.
big
big
money to
money
big
Big
to
money
money
to
to
spend,
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 big
spend,
money to live,
big money to
big
Big
money
money
lend,
big
to
to
money
keep.
to
keep.
lend,
and big
Amen.
money to
and
keep.
big money to
and
keep.
bigger money to
And
keep.
bigger money to keep.
Because
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 our
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 bank is
bank is in
in
Because our bank is
mm,
in
heaven.
heaven
heaven.
on earth,
And we're the
Yes.
branch bank.
Bank
and
Yes.
the
with the
money's coming
The
spout.
out.
branch
We're the
bank
Where the,
spout. Where the
where the
coming
money's
out.
money
Money's
coming
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 out.
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 Amen.
Mm.
Amen.
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 Hey y'all,
Amen.
I was literally driving and listening on YouTube, Darlena, and I just pulled up to the hotel to pick up Dr. Loretta. So that's why I was like, okay, let me hop on Zoom real quick because I just pulled up to the hotel when you asked was anybody ready could pray. I was like, let me hop on Zoom real fast.
That's okay.
And then
We're
I
glad to
heard
hear
Dr.
you.
Loretta hop in. I said, well,
It is.
Well, I got no excuse except I'm in La La Land. So
Because
I'm glad the prayers are going out.
all
Every,
right.
Where's the spout where the prayers are coming out?
All
Also.
right.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
And
well, I thank you all for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station.